36.1.
All right, folks. So
18-2.
we're going to start calling up race 1 here. You guys can keep doing laps for a minute or two. That's fine. While we call race 1 up. Race 1 tonight going to be Jeff, Joe, Chloe, Theo, Anthony, Adam.
18-3.
I haven't seen Theo
16-4.
yet, but I have been warned he will arrive.
$15.8. $15.6. Adam
16
Devlin.
flat.
16 flat. Joe Wilson.
All right, turn marshals. Going to be my guys running that mixed category. If you're running 13.5 four-wheel drive or 13.5 stadium truck, I could use your help turn marshaling. Got one down at the wall ride, everybody. One down at the wall ride.
Rice Cakes Jr.
All right. If I can get my truck and four-wheel drive guys out here to marshal, please. Got a few more cars yet to check in.
Anthony Zachiglowski.
Oh, hey, Theo's here. I was told you'd be arriving.
Ten car Ted. Jeff Nice.
All right. I don't know. Do we need one more marshal on the left? Do I have all my guys from race number 5? If you plan on racing truck or four-wheel buggy, maybe on the left side. All right. Yeah, I think we'll have to fortify that junction. All right. First night on the new layout. Actually, I got an idea. If we put like 3 dots on, yeah, just put a bunch of dots, yeah. Hey, it's a tree. We have a tree chicane now. All right, everybody's checked in. All right, folks, we're going to get this party started. When I say this, I'm not being sarcastic. Don't all go at once. Please, dear God, don't do that. All right, this is the first race on this iteration of this track. You are the fortunate group. Get to help us break this in. Yeah, Chloe going 16.7, Anthony at 16.8, Jeff at 17.4. All right, and that will hold. Chloe Gross, fastest opening lap. Anthony lap 2, however, going 16.4. All right, we are 45 seconds in. And Anthony now bringing it to a 16.2. So Anthony, Chloe, Theo, Joe, Adam, and Jeff, your running order so far. Oh, man, it looks like trouble for Jeff. An unscheduled trip to the garage. Got a minute 15 down, 4:45 to go. Pat taking some evasive maneuvers there. Thankfully, Pat's still in one piece. Careful at the wall ride, drivers. All right, Anthony on a 22:03 for pace. Got Chloe 21:17. Theo 18:02. Joe 17:03. Adam a 16:12. Fast lap so far 16:2 from Anthony. Got 16:7 for Chloe and 19:0 for Theo. 16:4 for Joe. Chloe improves to a 16:5. We are 2 minutes down, drivers. 4 minutes remain. So Anthony 4 ahead of Chloe. Chloe 17 ahead of Joe. Joe 0.3 ahead of Theo. Theo is 18 ahead of Adam. And it looks like we got Jeff back on track. 220 down, 340 to go. Oh. All right, 230 down, 330 left. Back straight, back straight. All right, that is clear. 3:15 to go, drivers. Right now, Anthony, Chloe, Joe, Theo, Adam, and Jeff, your full running order. Anthony going 15:7 last time by. New fast lap. So Anthony, your current track record holder. 2:50 remains, drivers. We are just past halfway through. Anthony's pace now 21:02, Chloe 20:04, Joe 19:18, Theo 17:08, Adam 15 flat, Jeff 12:18. Jeff did have an unscheduled pit stop there, though. That did adversely affect his pace. 2:30 remaining. Ah, 2:15 to go, drivers. Anthony, Chloe, Joe, Theo, Adam, Jeff. Yeah, Joe improving to a 16:3 for a new fast lap. Well, new personal best. Careful at the wall ride,
2
drivers.
minutes
Careful
left.
at the wall ride. All right, coast is clear. We got a minute 50 to go. Anthony 21:07, Chloe 20:14, Joe 19:19, Theo 17:22, Adam a 16:21. And we got Jeff out there, fast lap of 15:7. Hey, he just did another 15:7. Oh no, he loses a wheel. Jeff driving the wheels off that ride. Well, if it's any consolation, right now, fast lap is a tie between Anthony and Jeff. They both went 15:7. All right, folks, we're coming up on 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
Anthony 18 ahead of Chloe, Chloe 20 ahead of Joe, Joe 42 ahead of Theo, Theo 7 ahead of Adam. 50 seconds remain. All right, up next is race number 2. Be ready to go, guys. 35 seconds remain. And everyone, wow, yeah, everyone pretty far apart here. Closest battle, Theo versus Adam, and they are about 6 seconds apart. 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds remain. Careful in the chicane. That is clear. Careful in the middle. Yeah, Will saying that race was brought to you by Loctite.
Anthony Zachiglowski done. Rice Cakes Jr. done. 10 car Ted done.
All right, one more car,
Joe
one more
Wilson
car.
done. All drivers are finished.
That will
Adam
be a
Devlin
race.
Dunn.
Anthony taking it out of 21:05. Got Chloe 20:04, Joe 19:04, Theo 16:04, Adam 16:15. All right, moving on to race number 2. That is going to be John, Mike, Ryan, Tim, Pat,
Loctite
and George.
Milio. Leader.
That'd be blue and pink George, not orange George. Careful, double on the left side. Double on the left side, guys. Be careful. All right, that is clear. All right, if I can get all of my
Patrick
drivers
Burrell.
from that last race. I got Anthony out here.
Tim Elbert. George Laxon. Ryan R. Randall.
All right, looking for a turn, marshals, please. I got Adam. I got Anthony. I got, okay. Got Jeff. Got Joe. Theo, let's get you on the left, bud. All right, well, we got Adam shifting to left, so Theo maybe in the middle over here. Hey, Theo, in this middle lane over here. All right, folks, we are going racing. All right, everybody is off to a start. Got Ryan going 15-4. Mike a 15-7, Pat 15-8, John a 15-4 as well. George a 16-3. And Tim down the back straight. His opening lap, a 15-9. Right now, Emilio setting fastest lap at a 15-4-07. Lap 2 here, we got Hughes and Brill going 15-5. 45 seconds in. We are 1 minute down, 5 minutes to go. Mike Hughes goes 15-3. So, Mike Hughes, your current track record holder. So, Hughes on top of the leaderboard at the moment, 23 flat. We got Pat 23:01, John 23:02, George 23:08, Ryan 22:16, Tim 21:08. Minute 25 in, 4:35 remaining. Minute 40 down. Hughes 23 flat for pace. He is 1 second ahead of John. John 2.4 ahead of George. George 2.1 ahead of Ryan. Ryan half a second up on Pat. Pat 4.3 ahead of Tim. All right, we are now 2 minutes down, drivers. 4 minutes remain. Got Ryan Randall, new fast lap, a 14-7. So Hughes still your race leader. He is now on a 24-lap pace. John 23:02, Ryan 23:12, Pat 23:15, George at 22:06, Tim at 22:15. All right, this is race number 2 of the round. Got another heat of buggy coming up next. .240 down, 3:20 left. Carefully up, all clear. Hey, if you're going to pay for the whole track, you may as well use all of it. 250 down, 3:10 to go. We're just about halfway through. All right. Got Mike Hughes out front, 24-14. We got John at 23:02, Pat 23:11, Ryan 23:15, George 22:01, Tim 22:04. 2:30 remaining. Hey, what's up, dude? No. I am not sure. Okay.
2 minutes left.
I imagine it's probably somewhere in the office. Yeah. Yep. Got a minute 45 to go, drivers. Careful up front, careful up front. That is clear. Hughes remains your race leader. 23 flat is his pace. Got a minute 30 to go. Got John 23:07, Pat 23:08, Tim at 23:15, George 22:04, Ryan 22:07. Fast laps, we got Ryan going 14:7, got Pat a 15 flat, John a 15 flat, Hughes a 15:2, Albert a 15:4, and George a 15:6. We're approaching 1 minute to go, drivers. We are now 5 minutes in.
1 minute left.
So Hughes 4.7 ahead of John, John 0.9 ahead of Pat, Pat 7.6 ahead of Tim, Tim 1.7 ahead of Ryan, Ryan 0.3 ahead of George. 45 seconds remain. Race number 3 up next. $30 seconds to go. $20 seconds left. Closest battle here, Pat and John. They are 0.09 apart. Also got Albert and Laxon just 1/10 of a second apart. Careful on the back straight. Go inside. Go inside on the back straight. All right, back straight's clear.
Leader done.
So Hughes going to finish up a 23 flat. How about
George
that?
Laxon done. Loctite Milio done. Ryan
Careful back
Arrandel
straight, guys.
done. Tim Albert
That's
done.
the last car left.
All drivers are finished.
That'll be a race, drivers. Mike
Patrick
Hughes,
Brill done.
23 flat. John, 23:06. Ryan, 23:15. Pat, 23:16. Tim, 22:02. George, 22:03. All right, up next is heat number 3. Brian Bryant, Barry, Jordan,
Barry
Nelson,
Soppin.
Julian. You guys are up. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. We need a
Julian
little help
Taylor.
up front. Need a little help up front.
Nelson B.
All right, let's get all of our drivers from that last race. I am going to need your help.
Rice Cakes Supreme. Gumpa. Jordan Rivera.
All right, we're looking for Mike, John, Ryan, Pat, Tim, and George. Good move. All right, folks. You guys ready? All right, we got Barry Sopp at a 14-9, Bryant to 14-9, Brian at 15-0, Jordan to 16, Nelson at 15-5, Julian at 18. All right, 40 seconds in. Fastest lap so far here, Barry Sopp going 14-6. 50 seconds down. Right now it's Barry on at 25.08 for pace. Got Brian 24.09, Nelson 24.12, Brian to 23.15, Jordan 23.15, Julian at 22 flat. Fastest lap now, 14.3 from Soppit. Got 14.4 for Mirafuente. 14.9 for BG. Everybody else low 15s. Minute 25 down, 4:35 to go. All right, Barry, 2.5 ahead of Brian. Brian, 1.8 ahead. Oh, things changing up a little here. Barry, 5 seconds ahead of Bryant. Bryant, 0.2 ahead of Nelson. Nelson, 0.2 ahead of Brian. Brian, 0.2 ahead of Jordan. Jordan, 2.2 ahead of Julian. Mirafuente going new fast lap, 14.3. 1-7. Barry, a 14.391. Brian, a 14.8. Jordan, 14.6. Nelson, a 15.2. Julian, a 15.3. We are 2:10 down, 3:50 to go. $220 down, 3:40 remaining. Bryant going a 14.2 that time around. 2:30 in, 3:30 remains. Back straight, right in the middle. Careful on the back straight. And that is clear. 3:20 remaining. Right now it's Barry, 4.5 ahead of Bryant. Bryant, 3.2 ahead of Brian. Brian, 0.01 ahead of Jordan. Jordan, 0.6 ahead of Nelson. Nelson, 6 ahead of Julian. Careful in the cinnamon roll. We're coming up on 3 minutes down and 3 minutes remaining. Barry, Brian, Nelson, Bryant, Jordan, and Julian, your full running order. $3:15 in, 2:45 left. Careful up front, guys, up front. All right, that is clear. We got 2:30 to go, drivers. Right now it's Barry, 7 seconds ahead of Brian. Brian, 2.9 ahead of Bryant. Bryant, 0.2 ahead of Nelson. Nelson, 4.5 ahead of Jordan. Jordan, just 1.9 ahead of Julian. We got 2:10 to go, drivers. Barry, 25.09. Brian, 24.06. Bryant, a 24.11. Nelson, 23.01. Jordan, 23.05. Julian, 23.13. Just under 2 minutes remain. Minute 40 to go. Stand by. A couple of new PRs. Got Brian going to 14.8. Even faster 14.8 than before. Got Nelson going to 15 flat. A fast lap of the race remains Bryant Mirafuente at a 14.2. Minute 20 to go. Buggy Heat 4 up next.
1 minute left.
You heard the man. A minute to go. Barry 25.09. Brian 24.05. Bryant 24.06. Nelson 24.14. Jordan 23 flat. Julian 23.09. $35 seconds left. Barry Soppett holding down an 8-second lead here. Got Bryant 2.5 ahead of Brian. Brian 5.2 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 1 second ahead of Nelson. Nelson 8 ahead of Julian. 15 seconds. All right, drivers, keep on going until you hear the computer.
Goomba done. Rice Cakes Supreme done. Barry Soppett done. Julian Taylor done. Jordan Rivera done.
And that will
All
be a
drivers
race,
are
drivers.
finished.
Barry Soppett goes
Nelson be done.
25.10. Bryant goes 24.03. Brian 24.06. Jordan 24.12. Nelson 24.13. Julian 23.07. Okay, we are now heading into race number 4. Our last heat of buggy. Eric, George, Ray, Tony, Kevin, and Lucas. I think we are
Lucas
down to George,
Sichiglovsky.
though.
Kevin Allen. Ray Silione. Eric Vasiodine. El Tigre.
All right, got everybody checked in. If I can get a few more marshals out here. Need some help in the middle. All right, we got all of our marshals out here and in spots. We are going racing. All right, Allen goes 15.6. Lucas a 15.9. Tony a 15.2. Ray a 17. And Eric a 16.2. Just 30 seconds in, drivers. Wilson, fastest lap of this group so far. 45 seconds in. All right, got some new PRs there. Got Ray Saloni taking fast lap out of 14.9. Yeah, Kevin at 15.0. Lucas at 15.3. Eric at 15.3. Tony at 15.2. $105 down, $455 remains. Right now it's Tony, Kevin, Lucas, Eric, and Ray. $115 down, $445 remaining. Careful up front, going crosstown. Careful in the cinnamon roll. All right, coast is clear. Minute 30 in, 4:30 remains. Kevin Allen, 14.7 that time by. Vasutin going another 15.3. This one's slightly faster. $145 down, 4:15 remains. 15-2 for Vasutin that time by. Allen going 15-1. Lucas a 14-9. 2 minutes in drivers, 4 minutes remaining. Kevin on a 24:06. Lucas a 24:09. Tony a 23:04. Eric 23:07. Ray 23:14. Vasutin going 15-1 last time by. New PR. 3:40 remains. So at this time, we got Kevin 1.2 ahead of Lucas. Lucas 3 ahead of Tony. Tony 4 ahead of Eric. Eric half a second up on Ray. 3:25 remaining. So this is race number 4 out of 5 this round. Race number 5 is going to be, it's going to be a run what you brung, basically. 13.5, stadium truck, and four-wheel buggy, both represented. 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Kevin 24:06, Lucas a 24:14, Wilson a 23 flat, Ray a 23:11, Vasutin a 23:14. 2:45 to go. $3:30 down, $2:30 left. $2:20 to go. Kevin 5.2 ahead of Lucas. Lucas 0.5 ahead of Tony. Tony 7 seconds ahead of Eric. Eric half a second ahead of Ray. Okay, folks, we are just about 4 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Minute 45 to go. Kevin 24:04, Lucas 24:12, Tony 24:13, Ray 23:10, Erica 23:11. Minute 30 to go. 90 seconds remaining. Kevin now 6.7 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.1 ahead of Lucas. Lucas 7.7 ahead of Ray. And Ray 2 seconds ahead of Eric. Minute 10 remains.
One minute left.
55 seconds to go. Kevin 24:03, Tony 24:12, Lucas 24:14, Ray 23:06, Eric 23:10. 40 to go. Yeah, truck and four-wheeler coming up next. $25 seconds remain. Careful up front, guys. Front chicane. That is clear.
Kevin Allen done. LT Gray done.
Oh,
Ray
you
Cilioni
can't park
done.
there, mate. I'm just playing around with you, Kevin.
Lucas Sichiglowski done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll
Eric
be a race,
Vasiani
guys. It's
done.
going to be Kevin going 24:03, Lucas 24:15, Tony 23:01, Ray 23:06, Erica 23 as well. And let's take a look at that. One round in the books for Buggy. Right now it's Barry Soppett out front on top of the overall standings. And we got Bryant 2, Kevin 3, Brian Gross 4, Jordan 5, Nelson 6, Lucas 7, and Mike Hughes rounds out the top 8.
George Laxon.
All right, stadium, truck, and four-wheeler. We're mixing them up.
Barry Soppett.
What could go wrong?
Patrick Brill.
Oh, we got Albert out here too. Cool.
Rice Cakes Supreme. Tim Elbert. Rice Cakes Supreme. Barry Soppett. Jordan Rivera.
All right, we need all my guys from that last race. I need you out here at turn marshal, please.
George Laxon. Tim Elbert. Patrick Brill. Goompa. Julian Taylor.
I think we're going to maybe need a few more dots to secure that. Okay, folks, got our marshals out here. All right, we're going racing, folks. All right, BG at 15-3, Barry at 15-3. And our four-wheel drives got Brian at 15-1, Julian at 15-1, Jordan 15-4. Barry going 15-1, Brian at 14-9. All right, got Goompa at 14-7. We got 50 seconds down. Some of our guys 3 laps in. Right now it is BG out in front of truck, 24 flat, Barry 24.03, George 21.07, Tim 21.15. Then our four-wheel drives got Bryant on a 25.09, Julian 24.07, Jordan 24.11, and Pat 23.07. Minute 15 down, 4:45 left. All right, a minute 25 in, 4:35 to go. So in truck, we got BG half a second ahead of Barry. Barry 12 ahead of George. George 3.8 ahead of Tim. And over on the four-wheel side, got Bryant 2.6 ahead of Julian. Julian 1.7 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 7 ahead of Pat. We are 2 minutes down with 4 minutes remaining. Fastest lap of this one, a 14.1 from Bryant. A 14.5 for Julian, 14.6 for Jordan, 15.4 for Pat. And on the truck side, got Barry at 14.7, Brian at 14.8, Tim at 16.3, George at 17.1. 2:35 down, 3:25 to go. So, Closest battle here going to be Barry and Brian. They are 1/10 of a second apart. Less than that now. Three down, three to go. $250 remains. Brian, Barry, Tim, George, Julian, Jordan, Bryant, and Pat. The first four truck runners, Brian, Barry, Tim, and George. And our four-wheel drive category got Jordan leading that group now, followed by Bryant, Julian, and Pat. Right now, Bryant and Jordan less than half a second apart. Currently, BG over in truck, 1.5 ahead of Barry. Yeah, 2:15 remaining. 13:09 that time by for Bryant Mirafuente. He is driving that blue and yellow buggy. Down the back straight he goes.
2 minutes left.
Minute 50 remaining. Brian 24:05, Barry 24:06, Tim 21:15, George also 21:15. Four-wheel drive got Bryant 24:06, Jordan 24:09, Julian 23 flat, Pat 22:02. Minute 30 remaining. 90 seconds left. Minute 10 to go. Right now, Barry and Brian point to the gap. Advantage Soppet.
1 minute left.
4 down, 1 to go. Careful up front. That is getting cleared up. 50 seconds to go. Barry and Brian now. .02 is the gap. Current advantage going to Gross. And over on the four-wheel side of things, Brian able to stretch his legs and run. He is now 9 seconds ahead of the field. 25 seconds remain. Five seconds to go. Keep going, keep going.
Rice Cakes Supreme done. Barry Soppet done. Tim Elbert done. Jordan Rivera done. Julian Taylor done.
One more car, guys.
George Laxson done.
And that
Patrick
will be a
Brill done.
race.
All drivers
All right,
are
truck,
finished.
we got Brian going
Gumba done.
24:05, Barry 24:07, Tim 21:06, George 21:10. Four-wheel buggy got Bryant at 25:14, Julian 23:01, Jordan also 23:01, Pat 22:05. All right, guys, going to take a couple minutes off here. We're going to get the next round started 7:20.
Nelson B. (15-2). Jeff Nyes. 15-7. 15-3. 46.2. 15-8. 15-4. 16-8. 15-4. Adam Devlin. Joe Wilson. Twenty-two point 5. 52.1. 21.6. 113.2. 10 car Ted. $19.6. $131.4. $18.7. $127.2. $18.1. $18 flat. $17.6. $17.9. 16 flat. $21.3. $18.4. 16.7. $20.2. $16.1. $15.3. $52.6.
All right, folks, it is about time to get round 2 underway. So, can I get my turn marshals from that combined category? All right, we got Adam, we got Joe, we got Theo, we got Jeff. Looking for a few more drivers and looking for a lot more turn marshals.
Adam Devlin. Rice Cakes Jr. Anthony Zachiglowski. Ten car Ted.
Right. Let's see. Do I have all my turn marshals out here? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I got all the drivers. Okay, folks, we are about to go racing. All right, we got Jeff at 15.9. Theo 17. Chloe 17. Oh, back straight, back straight. That is clear. So we're 40 seconds in. Right now it's Jeff, Anthony, Chloe, followed by Theo, Joe, Adam. 50 seconds in. Jeff, Anthony, Chloe, Joe, Theo, Adam. Right now, Jeff Nye is holding down fast lap at a 15.5. We got Anthony a 15.7, Chloe a 16.3, Joe a 16.5, Theo a 17.7. And we got Jeff Nyes going 15.3. It's holding down fast time. And his pace, 23.01. Careful at the first jump, guys. That is clear. Minute 30 down, 4:30 to go. All right, Jeff now 7 seconds ahead of Anthony. Anthony 4 ahead of Chloe. Chloe 3 ahead of Theo. Theo 0.2 ahead of Joe. And Joe a lap up on Adam. 2 minutes down, drivers. 4 minutes to go. Careful at the wall ride. Got one down, and that is clear. .215 in, 3:45 left. Anthony going 15.6 that last lap. New PR for him this run. Okay, we are approaching 2:30 down with 3:30 to go. It is Jeff out front, 22.08. Anthony at 22.14. Chloe at 21.15. Joe 19.09. Theo 19.15. Adam 16.13. 3:20 to go, drivers. .310 to go. Oh, careful in the middle. Careful up front, front middle. Oh. Careful at the last double, guys. Oh. 2:50 to go. All right, Jeff, Chloe, Anthony, Joe, Theo, Adam, your full running order. Got Jeff 22.03 in the works. Chloe 21.11, Anthony 21.16, Joe 20.13, Theo 19.09, Adam 16.08. 2:25 remains. Careful in the first turn. That looks to be clear. 2:10 remains. And we got Jeff Nyes continuing to lead. Gross going 16.1 that lap.
2 minutes left.
We got 4 minutes down, 2 minutes to go, and Gross takes quite the tumble there. Got Gross marshaling Gross. Minute 50 to go. So right now, Jeff 12 ahead of Chloe. Chloe 0.8 ahead of Anthony. Anthony 9 ahead of Joe. Joe 8 ahead of Theo. Theo lap up on Adam. Minute 30 remaining. Hold on, Theo. Hold on. You got to stop for a while, man. You skipped like half the lap. Wait for Jeff to go by. Jeff and Chloe here. And then, yeah, now you can go. Careful. Back straight. Back straight.
1 minute left.
All right, so Jeff remains your leader, 21.02 in the works. Anthony 21.15, Chloe 20.04, Joe 20.17, Theo 19.07, Adam 16.14. All right, guys, blue and white is your leader. Second place is gold, third place black and red. Please let those cars by. .20 seconds to go. Closest battle here, Anthony and Chloe. They are 1.5 apart. All right, we're getting close to the end, drivers. Keep it smooth, keep it clean.
Jeff Nyes done.
Back straight, back straight. Careful on the back straight. Careful at the wall ride. Careful at the wall ride.
Rice Cakes Jr. done. 10 Car Ted done. Anthony Zachiglowski done. Adam Devlin done.
Now one more car. Making his way around the last set of corners. And that will be a race.
Finished.
You'd be Jeff going 21 flat.
done.
Got Chloe at 2004. Anthony at 2005. Joe 2020. Theo 1908. Adam at 1612. Okay, our next race up is going to be Mike, John, Ryan, Patrick, Tim,
Leader.
and George. If you just got done racing, I will need you out on the track to turn
Loctite
marshal,
Milliam.
please.
George Laxon.
All my drivers from that last group.
Tim Elbert. Patrick Brill. Ryan R. Randall.
All right, I may need a little help out west. I may need another turn marshal over on the left side. Turn marshals for this one should be Jeff, Anthony, Chloe, Joe, Theo, and Adam. Do I have everybody? Okay. Looks like we got everybody. We are going racing. Careful at the first jump, drivers. So 20 seconds in. Careful, back straight, right in the middle. Careful on the back straight, right in the middle. Pat with the fastest opening lap at 15.3, follows it up at 15.2. Ryan lap 2 going to 15.2 as well. John opens up with a pair of 16.0s. Got George lap 2 of 15.9. Hughes going 15.5. We got 55 seconds down. Right now it is Pat out front. He is on a 24.11 for pace. Yeah, Ryan Randall on a 24.14. So a minute 15 down, 4:45 remaining. So we got Pat out front, 24.11. John at 23.05. Ryan 23.10. George 22.06. Tim 22.16. And Hughes almost on the 22. 4:25 remains. Careful, back straight, right in the middle. Back straight, right in the middle. That is clear. 4:10 remaining. Pat 2.5 ahead of John. John 3.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.1 ahead of Tim. Tim 0.6 ahead of Mike. And Mike 0.5 ahead of George. 2 down, 4 to go. Oh, Pat on a 23.03. That would gain him some spots on the leaderboard here. That would put him on pace to move into the 10th spot overall. Yeah, 3:35 to go. Yeah, trouble for Pat there. It's going to set him back a little bit. 2:35 down, 3:25 to go. And it's going to be John Milio now taking over the top spot in this qualifier. 23.06 is his pace. Mike Hughes, 23-12. Tim Elbert, 23-15. Pat, 23-16. All right, things changing up a little bit here. We're approaching 3 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. Careful, last double on the left. That is clear. 2:50 to go. Right now it is John, 23:05. Ryan, 23:11. Pat, 23:12. Mike, 22:02. George, 22:03. Tim, a 22:10. 2:35 remains. This is race number 2, round number 2. Oh, man. $220 remaining. So we got John 2.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan is 3.5 ahead of Pat.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes remaining. Pat 2.8 ahead of George. George 2.9 ahead of Tim. Tim 4 ahead of Mike. Minute 45 remaining. John, Ryan, Pat, George, Tim, Mike. So we got racing on Friday night this week. We're going to continue our spring series. However, there will not be any racing here this weekend. It is Mother's Day. Minute 20 to go. John 1 second ahead of Ryan. Ryan 3.4 ahead of Pat. Pat 4.6 ahead of George. George 2.4 ahead of Tim. Tim 6 ahead of Mike. Emilio going 15-2. Emilio continues to lead.
Left.
1 minute to go. So John on a 23:03, Ryan on a 23:05, Pat 23:10, George 22 flat, Tim 22:01, and Mike 22:09. Forty seconds remain. $25 seconds left. So our battles, we got John and Ryan 9/10 of a second apart. Closest battle on the track. Also got Tim 2.5 seconds ahead of George. That's our second closest battle. And we're getting close to the end here, folks.
Loctite Milio done. Leader done. Ryan R. Randall done. George Laxon done. Patrick Brill done.
One more car. And that'll be
All
a race.
drivers are finished.
Emilio taking that
Tim
qualifier,
Albert done.
23:03. Got Randall 23:04. Pat 23:08. Tim 23:16. George 22:03. Mike 22:05. All right, hopefully it'll stay there. If it doesn't, I suppose we can get rid of it, but we'll see how it works out.
Rice Cakes Supreme.
So Barry's giving everybody else a chance now.
Goompa.
I think Barry might be saving his tires for the man.
Nelson B. Julian Taylor. Jordan Rivera.
All right, if I can get all my drivers from that last race. But, you know. All right, let's see. I could use maybe another marshal on the left side of the track. All right, so my turn marshals should be, I should have John, Ryan, Pat, Tim, George, and Mike. Do I have everybody? All right, can I get maybe one, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, maybe one on the left. Yeah. You can use somebody on the left to help out. Cool, thank you, George. All right, folks. So Barry's sitting this one out. All right, we are going racing. He's trying to save tires, I imagine. Either that or he's eating dinner. Ah. I bet he does. All right, we got Brian going 14-3. Barrett. Oh, back straight, go wide, go wide. That is clear. So, fastest opening lap goes to Bryant at a 14-3. Got BG at 15-0, Jordan at 15-4 so far, Nelson at 15-2, Julian at 15-8. Got 1 minute down, 5 minutes to go. And BG to the top spot, 14-7 that time around. That puts his pace to a 24 flat. Got Bryant on a 24.08. Got Jordan 24.08 as well. Nelson 22.03. Julian 21.12. BG 14.5 for a fast lap now. So BG now 25.12 in the works. We're a minute 45 down, 4:15 remaining. This is race number 3 on track. All right, so reason we went with a par, I'd say this is like a 2/3 change. We left the left 1/3 of the racetrack alone. We're going to have an all-new track for the Team Powers Cup coming up later this month. Team Powers Cup going to be a 2-day race. Definitely 2-day if you want to be in our Premier Cup category, which is what all the hoopla is all about. It's a reedy race style format. However, if you are only able to make Sunday, well, you can race one of the non-Premier classes. There's a last chance qualifier Sunday morning. And then AA main events. We got 2:45 down, 3:15 to go. So we've been doing this Team Powers Cup a while for on-road. I believe this is the first time we're doing the spec motor format for off-road. Yeah, 3:15 down, 2:45 to go. Yeah, Bryant now out front. 25-12 is his pace. Brian right with him, 25-13. Jordan 24.02, Nelson 22.03, and Julian 22.09. I might try to do the Premier double. I might try to do on-road and off-road this year. Yes. We got 3:50 down, 2:10 to go. Right now, Bryant just 8/10 ahead of Brian. Brian 2.7 ahead of Jordan. Jordan
2
19
minutes
ahead of
left.
Nelson. Nelson 4 ahead of Julian. Careful up front. That is clear. Oh. A minute 40 to go, drivers. Bryant just 1 second off a TQ pace right now. BG just 9/10 off of that. So Bryant now 25:11 is the pace. Got BG 25:12. Jordan 24:02. Nelson 23:13. Minute 15 to go, drivers. 75 seconds left. Race number 4, be ready
left.
to go. You guys are up next. We got 55 seconds left here. All right, Bryant now 2 seconds ahead of Brian. Brian 3.8 ahead of Jordan. 35 seconds to go. And the pace right now for Bryant is going the right direction. For Bryant, it's going the wrong direction for Barry. 20 seconds remaining. Oh, Koopa a little off trajectory there. Don't do that. 15 seconds to go. It's going to be close here. Right now, Bryant's on a 25:10. All right, it is going to come down to this.
Jordan Ribera done. Goompa done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a race. Brian Mirafuente with a new TQ 25:09. Got Brian Gross at 25:12. Jordan finishes 24:01. Okay, race number 4. You guys are up. Top 5 on the leaderboard right now going to be Bryant, Barry, Brian, Jordan, and Kevin.
Lucas
Got Nelson
Sichigloski.
in the 6th spot. Lucas 7 and Mike
Kevin
8.
Allen. Ray Silione.
All right, this is race number 4 in warm-up.
El Tigre. Eric Vasiudin.
Okay, got everybody checked in. Got marshals making their way to spots. Okay. Do I have somebody? Oh, no, let's see. Do I have all my guys, first of all? 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine there's somebody in the corner over here. Can I get one more? Maybe one volunteer to help out over on the right side. Yeah, one volunteer maybe. Anybody. I could use maybe one more, maybe. Anybody out there? Yep, we're going. Yeah. You got a lot of ground to cover there, BG. I hope not. Okay. All right, we're going racing. So we got Tony at 15-2, Lucas at 15-3, Kevin 15-6, Ray 16-1, and Eric with a 15-5. .45 seconds in. Right now we got Kevin Allen out front, 24:06 is the pace. Yeah, Lucas at 24:09, Tony 24:11, Eric 23:02, Ray 23:02 as well. 110 down, drivers, 450 to go. All right, $120 down. Kevin Allen is 0.2 ahead of Lucas. Lucas 0.2 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.8 ahead of Eric. Eric 0.5 ahead of Ray. The whole field from first to last, 1.5 seconds. Minute 40 down. All right, it's now 2 seconds from first to last. Close on pace here amongst our competitors. Tony Wilson, a 14.7 that time by. Yeah, 2 minutes down, 4 minutes left. $215 down, 3:45 remaining. It is Lucas now to the front. Lucas is on 24:04. Got Kevin at 24:06, Tony 24:12, Ray also 24:12, and Eric almost on a 24. So we got 2:35 down, 3:25 remaining now. Lucas 2 seconds ahead of Tony. Tony is 0.6 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1 ahead of Ray. Ray 1.7 ahead of Eric. Okay, folks, we are now approaching 3 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. All right, Saloni going 14.9 that time by. Allen a 14.7. All right, 3:25 down, 2:35 remaining. Lucas on a 24:04, Tony a 24:08, Kevin on a 24:09, Ray a 24:10, Eric on a 23:01. Yeah, 3:40 in with 2:20 to go. Lucas, Kevin, Tony, Ray, and Eric, your full running order. We are approaching 4 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
So we got 4:15 down, a minute 45 remaining. Now looking at the leaderboard right now, Kevin would remain stationed in the 5 spot overall. Lucas would improve to the 6 spot. Tony would pick up 2 spots to the 7. Ray would pick up 4 spots to the 8. And Eric on pace to pick up 5 spots and move into the 11 spot. Although Vasutin just about maybe a second or two out of ninth, potentially. Yeah, minute 5 remaining, drivers. Kevin just went a 14-7.
1 minute left.
55 seconds to go. Oh, Kevin. Oh, careful at the wall ride, guys. Careful at the wall ride. "30 seconds left. "20 to go. Kevin, half a second, now 1 second ahead of Lucas. Lucas 2 ahead of Tony. Tony 1 ahead of Ray. 15 seconds remaining. Time is about to expire.
Kevin Allen done. Lucas Sichigloski done. LT Gray done. Eric Vasiodine done.
All right, and that will be
All
a race,
drivers are
drivers.
finished.
Kevin Allen going
Ray
24:05.
done.
Lucas 24:07. Tony 24:10. Ray 24:12. Eric 23:05.
Tim Elbert. Barry Soppet. George Laxon. Rice Cakes Supreme. Patrick Brill.
All right. Got one down on the left. Careful on the left. If I get all my drivers out here from the last race, I'm going to need your help turn marshaling this one.
Julian Taylor.
All right. Let's see. Got Kevin. I got Eric. Got Ray. Do I have somebody in the corner over here? Is there somebody in the corner? Thank you. We are good. All right.
Goompa.
All right, folks. We are going racing.
Transponder 3619254. Jordan Rivera.
Careful on the right. Careful on the right. Okay, we got BG at 15-1, Bryant at 14-8, Jordan at 15-2, Pat at 15-4, Barry at 15-7. We are now 30 seconds in. So, in truck right now, Barry setting the bar. 14-8 last time by. That's going to be fast lap of this race. 14.8 out of Barry, out of Bryant, and out of Jordan. We're 1 minute down, 5 minutes to go. And we now officially have a little bit of everything in this category. We got Mod 2 wheel. We got 13.5 4 wheel. We got stadium trucks. This is literally run what you brung. Send it, buddy. Yeah, minute 25 down, 4:35 to go. So Barry 24:04, Brian 24:07, Tim a 22:10, George a 21:02. And our buggy group, Brian going 25:07, Jordan 24:01, Pat 24:14, Julian 23:10. We're a minute 50 down, 4:10 remaining. All right, so after this race, we will take a few minutes to get the main event set up. I anticipate the start time. We're looking probably about 8:10. We got 2:25 down, 2:35 remaining. Our buggy group, it's going to be Bryant going 25:03 for pace. He just set fast time at 13:09. Got Julian at 23 flat, Pat 23:01, Jordan 23:05. On the truck side of things, got Barry 24:07, just ahead of Brian, who's at 24:08. Got Tim at 22:06, George at 21:09. We are now 3 minutes down with 3 minutes to go. Fastest lap of this one, Bryant going up 13:09. Got Julian at 14:05, Jordan 14:07, Pat 14:09. Got Barry at 14:08, Brian at 14:06, Tim at 15:07, George at 16:4. We are now 3:25 in, 2:35 to go. Barry, Brian, Tim, and George, your truck runners. Bryant, Julian, Jordan, and Pat, your buggy running order. All right, 2:10 remains.
Two minutes left.
A minute 50 to go. BG now to the top spot in truck. He's just half a second ahead of Barry. Barry a lap up on Tim. Tim a lap up on George. And Bryant leading the way overall and in our buggy group at 25:03 for pace. His new fast lap now 13:08. Minute 25 to go. Minute 15. Closest battle here, Brian and Barry. They are half a second apart. We are now 5 minutes in.
1 minute left.
This time around, Brian 2/10 ahead of Barry. Brian 24:05, Barry 24:06, Tim 22:07, George 21:13. And we got Bryant 25:08, Pat 23:01, Jordan 23:06. 35 seconds remain. Oh, first turn, first turn. Careful in the first turn. $15 seconds to go. Careful at the wall ride. That is clear.
Patrick Brill done. Goompa done. Rice Cakes Supreme done. Barry Soppet done. George Laxon done. Jordan Rivera done.
Okay, that
All
will be a
drivers
race,
are
drivers.
finished. Tim Albert
On
done.
truck, it's going to be Brian going 24:04. Barry right there with him, 24:05. Tim 22:09. George 20:06. Our buggy group, we got Brian 24:02, Pat 23:02, Jordan 23:14, Julian getting 18 in.
Jeff Nyes. Jeff Nyes. Jeff Nyes. Jeff Nice. Jeff Nice. Adam Devlin.
All right, folks. So D group tonight is going to be Jeff, Anthony, Chloe, Joe, Theo, Adam. C group is going to be Ryan,
Adam
Eric,
Devlin.
Julian, Pat, Tim, and George. B group, Lucas, Tony, Ray, Nelson, Mike, and John. And our A group tonight will be Bryant, Barry, Brian, Jordan, and Kevin. We'll take one bump up from each lower main. Not sure what we're going to do about marshaling the final race. Now, that is the challenge we face with doing multiple classes on Wednesday night. So, you guys might just not have any turn marshals. All right, if we can get the D-Man on track as soon as possible within the next few minutes, that'd be awesome. Our D group today, Jeff, Anthony, Chloe, Joe, Theo, and Adam. And we'll be taking the winner of this to the C group.
Adam Devlin. Adam Devlin. Ten-car Ted.
All right, so I may need my turn marshals from 13-5.
Anthony Zachiglowski. Rice Cakes Jr. Jeff Nice.
All right, looks like I got my racers out here. Now, if I can get a couple more turn
Joe
marshals,
Wilson.
that'd be awesome. I get my guys from Truck and Four Wheel Buggy. We need your help, guys. Do I have somebody on this side? I got two? Okay, cool. We're good. Well, I could use one by the ice cream machine too, to be honest. I mean, I should have 8 people out here. Should. Cool. Thank you, Julian. All right, folks, let's line it up. Give me Jeff on the 1, Anthony on the 2, Chloe 3, Joe 4, Theo 5, Adam 6. Okay. Well, Grid is set. Driver's ready. Oh. Maybe if we can back that blue car up just a little bit. Awesome. Thank you, sir. All right. We're going to get this show on the road. We're going to get this party started in less than 5. Here we go. Jeff a little off trajectory there. That's put Anthony in the top spot. Chloe in the 2, Joe in the 3. We are 15 seconds in, drivers. "25 seconds down. Anthony out front driving the gold ride. Chloe in the 2, followed by Jeff, Joe, Theo, and Adam. 40 seconds down. Still got a long race ahead. 5:20 to go. Remember, everyone, anything can happen. 50 seconds in. So we got Anthony, Chloe, Jeff, followed by Joe, Theo, Adam. Whoa. Careful getting on. That is clear. Oh, careful getting onto the straight. We got a minute 15 down, 4:45 left. A lot of racing ahead of us here. Anthony just ahead of Jeff. Down the back straight they go. $130 in, $430 remains. Anthony 0.7 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 4.7 ahead of Joe. Joe 1.2 ahead of Chloe. Looks like Chloe about 3 seconds up on Theo. And Theo a lap up on Adam. Minute 45 down, 4:15 to go. Two minutes in, 4 minutes to go, drivers. Hold on, hold us up. Oh, wow. Okay, go ahead, Joe. 3:40 to go. Right now, it's Anthony out front, 0.3 ahead of Jeff. Across the line, now it's 0.1. 2:35 down, 3:25 to go. All right, leaders will be coming up on some traffic shortly. And Jeff Nyes now to the top spot once again. Back to where he started this one. 2:50 down, 3:10 to go. Oh, Anthony's sending it a little too hard. All right, 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. We're halfway home. So Jeff, Anthony, Joe, Chloe, Theo, and Adam, your full running order. 2:45 remains. All right, so the blue and white car is your leader. Second place is the gold ride. 2:25 remains. Jeff now 4.1 ahead of Anthony. Anthony 8.7 ahead of Joe. Joe 2 seconds ahead of Chloe. Chloe 4 seconds ahead of Theo. And we got 2:10 remaining here. Fast lap of this one. We got Anthony at 15.7. Jeff at 15.6. Joe of 16.2. Chloe also 16.2. Theo 16.6. A minute 45 remaining in this race. This is our D group on track. Winner goes on to the C group, which will be up right after this one. Minute 30 remaining, 90 seconds left. This time by, we got Jeff now 8 seconds ahead of second place. Yeah, Anthony 3.5 ahead of Joe. Joe 6 ahead of Chloe. Chloe 2 ahead of Theo. Whoa. Careful in the middle. That is clear. All right, we're 5 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Ooh, good footwork there from BG. 50 seconds remain. $40 seconds to go, drivers. $30 seconds left. And we got Joe Wilson up to the 2 spot. Careful ahead, guys. Careful ahead. Up front. Oh, careful. $15 seconds remaining. All right, time is about to expire.
10 car Ted done. Jeff Nyes done. Anthony Zachiglowski done. Joe Wilson done.
All
Rice
right,
Cakes
and
Jr.
that
done.
will be a race.
All drivers
So
are
Jeff
finished.
Nyes makes it to
Adam
the
Devlin
C
done.
main event. Podium for this one will be Anthony, Joe, and Chloe. Rest of the order will be Theo and Adam. All right, folks, moving on to the C main event. This one's going to be Ryan, Eric, Julian, Pat, Tim, George, and Jeff.
Ryan R. Randall.
If you guys, if you could move the trash can as well, please. As a wise man once told me, the trash can did not place on the
Tim
podium.
Albert.
Well, that is until I put my car on the podium, but I digress.
Eric Vasiodine. Julian Taylor.
Podium is going to be Anthony, Joe, and Chloe. Anthony, Joe, Chloe, please grab your cars, head to the podium. Try to be prompt. I'm going to need you guys to help out on the turn marshaling here.
Patrick Brill. George Laxon. Jeff Nyes.
All right, I am going to need my podium finishers to make their way out here, please. Can somebody help that car in the middle, please? Got him. All right, maybe let's see. Joe, can I get you by that middle lane? I'm a little limited on help, so I gotta the little lane by the straightaway. That little gap right there. Yeah, I'm kind of limited on help, so I need to strategically place you all. All right, lineup for this one's going to be Ryan on the 1, Eric 2, Julian 3, Pat 4, Tim 5, George 6, Jeff 7. All right, folks, grid is good. Drivers ready? We are going racing. Less than 5. Whoa, hold on. Sorry, guys. Aborted start. Somebody was a little eager. Okay, folks, grid is set. Drivers, we are going racing. Less than 5. Here we go. Oh, we got Randall just ahead of Vasutin. Laxon in the 3 spot. Nice with a good start, making his way up to the 4. We're 25 seconds in. Oh, we got one down up front. Yep, we're going to need some help. All right, we are 35 seconds in. Randall, 0.7 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin, 2.5 ahead of Laxon. Laxon, 1.9 ahead of Brill. Brill, 0.4 ahead of Jeff. Jeff, 0.9 ahead of Julian. Julian, 5 ahead of Tim. We're 55 seconds in with 5:05 to go. Ryan Randall now 2 seconds up on Eric. Eric 1 second ahead of George. George 2 ahead of Pat. Pat 2.2 ahead of Julian. Julian 2.9 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 0.9 ahead of Tim. So we got a $1.15 down. 4:45 remaining. This time by Randall 1.9 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 1.9 ahead of Laxon. Trouble for Randall. That's going to put Vasutin all over the back wing. 140 down. Gap between your leaders less than half a second. Vasutin 2.3 ahead of Laxon. Laxon 1.9 ahead of Taylor. Taylor 3.7 ahead of Nyes. Nyes 1 ahead of Albert. Actually 4 ahead of Albert. Okay, we got 2 minutes down, 4 minutes remaining. Battle for the lead down the back straight. 0.7 the gap. Vasutin going 15-3 that time around. We got ourselves a battle here. 220 down, 340 remaining. Careful, wall ride, wall ride, wall ride. I need help at the wall ride. And that's clearing up. We got 3:25 remaining. So Ryan, Eric, George, Julian, Jeff, Tim, and Pat, your running order. Careful, back straight, back straight. That is clear. And Randall able to put some distance between himself and second place. Gap is now 4 seconds between Ryan and Eric. Eric 2 ahead of George. George 0.7 ahead of Julian. Julian 6.5 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 5.5 ahead of Tim. Tim, yeah, looks like Pat is out of this one. 240 remaining. So fastest lap of this one, actually Tim Albert thrown down a 15-2. 15-3 for Randall and Vasutin. 15-7 for Laxon. 15-2 for Taylor. 15-2 for Randall that time by. Albert going 15-1. It's like you guys are listening to me. Yeah, just about 4 minutes in. Back straight, right in the middle.
2 minutes
That
left.
is clear. Oh, that was pretty nifty how that worked out. Minute 45 remains. Ryan 4 ahead of Eric. Eric 3 ahead of Julian. Julian 0.3 ahead of George. George 9 ahead of Tim. Tim 2 ahead of Jeff. Minute 30 remaining, drivers. 90 seconds left. All right, a minute 10 remaining. Wow, Vasutin throwing down new fast lap of 15-1. And right now he is 3.8 behind the race leader with a minute to go.
Left.
This time around, Ryan Randall 3.5 ahead of Eric. Eric is 3.6 ahead of Julian. One down the middle. Oh. And go. 35 seconds left. So we still got a little battle going down here between George, Julian, and Eric. They are making their way through the left side of the course, about to make their way onto the back straight and into that first double. Oh. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left. Vasutin, oh.
George Laxon done. Eric Vasutin done. Ryan R. Randall done. Tim Elbert done. Jeff Nyes done.
One more car. And that will be a race, guys.
Finished.
So,
Julian Taylor done.
Officially, Ryan Randall making it to the B main event. Podium is going to be Julian, Eric, and George. All right, podium, Julian, Eric, George. Julian 1, Eric 2, George 3. That'll be your podium. We got our B group coming up in warm-up.
Loctite Milio. Lucas Zachiglowski. Leader. Ray Silione. Nelson B.
Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Be careful up front.
Ryan R. Randall.
All right, I may need my drivers from the last group to come on out and marshal, please.
L.T. Gray.
I am going to need some help, guys. You need some more turn marshals here. So, marshal's going to be Julian, Eric, George, Tim, Jeff, and Pat. Cool, thank you. Okay, I'm still going to need some more turn marshals, though. Okay, got 1, 2, 3, 4. And do I have 2 over here? Cool, all right, that's 6. All right, grid for this one, give me Lucas 1, Tony 2, Ray 3, Nelson 4. Mike 5, John 6, and Ryan 7. And Lucas on the number 1. Okay, folks. This one is going to be for a shot in the A main event. Winner of this race gets to continue racing. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing in less than 5. All right, they are off. Lucas leading the way. Tony in the 2. Mike with a good start, making his way up to the 3 spot. Careful in the middle. Oh, trouble for your leader. That is going to put Mike Hughes to the top spot. Nelson in the 2, followed by Lucas and Tony. That's your lead breakaway here. We're 40 seconds in. Yellow and red car leading the way. Mike Hughes on top of the leaderboard. So Hughes 1 second ahead of Nelson. Nelson 0.6 ahead of Lucas. Lucas a couple feet ahead of Tony. Trouble there for Lucas. Getting caught by the tree. 105 down, 4:55 to go. Mike, Nelson, Tony, Lucas, Ryan, Ray, and John, your running order. Oh, we got a minute 20 down, 4:40 to go. Looks like fastest lap going to be a 14.9 out of Lucas, Ryan, and Ray. 15.0 for Tony, 15.3 for Nelson, 15.0 for Mike. We're now 140 in. Hughes just 0.7 ahead of Nelson. Looking even closer now. 1 and 2 making their way onto the back straight. Nelson putting pressure on the race leader. Tony Wilson going 14.8 that time by. He is catching a draft off those top 2. 2 minutes in, 4 minutes to go. Nelson to the inside, makes the move. But Hughes going to try to get it back. And he does. Oh, Nelson gets it back. And the hairpin, keeping it ahead. We got 3:45 to go. Right now, Nelson just ahead of Mike. And they are about half a second ahead of Tony. 2:25 down, 3:35 to go. Trouble for Mike. That is going to give Nelson a little bit of breathing room here. Tony moves up to the 2 spot. Hey, if this is a close race to the end, I might just go ahead and bump 2. I've been known to do that at times. Yeah, 2:50 down, 3:10 to go. Nelson, Tony, Mike, followed by Ryan, Lucas, Ray, John. So as they cross the line. Oh, careful, back straight, guys, back straight. That is clear. Oh, Nelson gets it wrong. That allows Tony to put some pressure on him. Now, battle of 2 Schumachers here. Nelson just ahead of Tony. Down the back straight they go this time by. Gap is 0.1. Yeah, about 3 seconds back to Ryan. Ryan half a second ahead of Mike. Mike 4 seconds ahead of Ray. Ray 2 seconds ahead of Lucas. 2:20 to go. Tony putting all sorts of pressure on Nelson here. Oh, a little bit of contact. 2:05 remaining. Tony still putting
left.
pressure on the race leader. Nelson hasn't cracked yet. Oh, going a little wide there. And that is just enough for El Tigre to stick his tail through the door. Minute 45 to go. It is Tigre out front. Nelson right there with him. This time by, it is half a second between those 2 cars. Meanwhile, got a 3rd place battle going down too. Mike Hughes just 1 second ahead of Ryan. Oh, in trouble there for both of them. Race leaders going on that are late for a quick moment. Minute 15 to go. Just over a minute to go.
1 minute left.
This time by Tony, half a second ahead of Nelson. Nelson 3 seconds ahead of Mike. Mike 5.8 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 1.2 ahead of Lucas. Lucas 1.2 ahead of Ray. Got 45 seconds left. It's a tale of two Schumachers out front. 30 seconds remain. Wilson going 14.8 that time by. 20 seconds to go. Nelson is right there. Down the back straight. 15 seconds left. They may or may not get one more. It is that close. Oh, Tony clipping a 5.8. Clips Nelson's wing. Oh, Mike Hughes coming into the picture. Oh, man. Mike Hughes is going to get the bump up to the A main event.
Bracilioni done. Leader done.
Oh.
LT Gray done. Ryan R. Randall done.
Wow.
All drivers are finished.
Your winner,
Nelson B. done.
Mike Hughes.
Lucas Zachiglowski done.
Wow. Hey, I tell you what, hey, Tony and Nelson, if you guys can find people to marshal on your behalf, you can join the A main too.
Transponder 3731191.
Hey, we'll make it a mega
Rice
man.
Cake
I
Supreme.
just need people to marshal. That's all I need.
Barry Soppet. Kevin Allen. Goompa. Jordan Rivera.
What'd you lose? What you need? Your ball. Yeah. All right, we're gonna give Brian a moment here. He needs a ball. I don't know what kind of ball, but he needs a ball. Whew. All right, big thank you to the volunteers here. Mike Hughes, can I get you across the line, please? I know, right? Hughes trying to conserve power here.
Leader.
All right, Nelson, can I get you across, please?
Nelson B. LT Gray.
All right, guys, line up for this one. We're going to put Bryant on the 1 spot. Barry 2, Brian 3, Jordan 4, Kevin 5, Hughes 6, Nelson 7, and Wilson 8. Hughes, you want to take the 6th spot? Give him a moment. It's his first time. He's got performance anxiety. All right, folks. Grid is set. Driver's ready. We're going racing. Less than 5. Here we go. Yeah, Goomba leading him off. He took TQ here in round number 2, while Barry was leading. 15 seconds in. Oh, back straight, back straight. Careful, back straight, back straight. Oh, wow. We got Goomba now. Bit of breathing room. Some room for activities. So Bryant 1.3 ahead of Barry. Barry 0.3 ahead of Brian. Brian 0.4 ahead of Jordan. We got Jordan 2 ahead of Tony. Tony 3.4 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.9 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 1.7 ahead of Mike. So, race leader, Bryant Mirafonte going 14.2 that last time by. Got Barry 14.7, Brian a 14.9, Jordan 14.7, Tony a 15.2, Kevin a 14.8, Nelson 15.2, Mike 15.2. We're a minute 10 down, 4:50 to go. Oh, the battle, best battle right now, on for the 3 spot. That is going to be Brian, Jordan. Just half a second bar trouble there. Oh, man, Bryant upside down. So, yeah, Bryant getting caught up in that mess too. So that's going to completely change this race. We got Barry stopping now, 4 seconds up. Brian Gross now in the 2 spot, just ahead of Goomba. We got Bryant, 0.6 ahead of Jordan. Oh, back straight, back straight. That is clear. Got 2 minutes down, 4 minutes to go. Long race ahead, drivers. Oh, Barry now 3.5 ahead of Bryant. Bryant is 1.4 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 2.5 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.3 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 2.3 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 0.1 ahead of Brian. And Brian 0.5 ahead of Mike. We got 3:30 remaining, drivers. 3.5 minutes to go. That's 7.5 minutes for those of you who are concerned. 2:45 down, 3:15 remaining. So Barry 2.9 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 2.5 ahead of Jordan. Jordan now 3 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.4 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.5 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 0.2 ahead of Brian. Brian 0.9 ahead of Mike. Yeah, 2:55 to go. So mid-pack is where all the battles are going down right now. Tony versus Kevin. Then we got Nelson versus Brian. Meanwhile, yeah, Brian's starting to chip away at the gap here. It's down to 2.3 with 2:30 to go. Now we're down to 2.1, so it's a couple tenths every lap he's able to gain. Last time by, Sop at a 14.7, Mirafonte at 14.5. We got 2:15 to go. Brian going 14.2 that time around. Gap down to 1.8. Careful up front, guys. Up front, up front. Ah, it's broken. Got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Barry 0.3 ahead of Bryant at the line. Looks even closer now. Bryant has caught, and caught the piping there. Minute 45 to go. Now the gap is 1.1. Got about 7.5 back to Jordan. Jordan 3 ahead of Tony. Tony 1 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.3 ahead of Brian. Minute 35 left in this race. So Barry 1.5 ahead of Bryant at the line. This time by down the back straightaway. Gap is 1.3. And leaders are coming up on traffic. So white car's your leader. Second place is the blue and yellow. Minute 5 to go. We are now 5 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Wow, Bryant to 14-0. Way to go. And Jordan having a bobble. That is going to close things up. Jordan moving all the way back to the 6th spot. And Bryant has taken over the race lead. 35 seconds left. Leaders down the back straight. They're coming up on the 3rd place battle. We got 2 battles going on. Trouble for Barry there. Oh, BG getting a little out of shape, but that. Careful, wall ride, wall ride, wall ride, wall ride. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Oh, man, everybody's bunched up. 15 seconds to go. Oh, we got Goomba out front. 4 seconds left. They'll make it by for one more.
Jordan Ribera done.
Jordan gets caught.
Leader done. LT Gray done.
And BG might have just put himself into a podium spot. Down the back straight they go
done.
for the final time.
Barry Soppet done.
And your podium
Rice
today going to be
Cake Supreme
Bryant
done.
on top.
All
Barry
drivers are
2.
finished.
And Brian emerges with the
Kevin
3rd
Allen
place
done.
spot. The rest of the order will be Kevin, Jordan, Tony, Mike, and Nelson. Hey, that's why he paints his car blue and yellow. All right, so we're going to do truck and 4-wheel buggy up next. But hey, guys, podium for that one is going to be Bryant, Barry, and Brian. Barry's on the driver's stand. We'll do podium after. We'll do podium after this race. But don't forget, Bryant, Barry, Brian,
George
our buggy
Laxon.
podium.
Barry Soppet. Tim Elbert. Goompa. Patrick Brill. Rice Cakes Supreme.
All right, I may need some turn marshals out here, please. If I get all my guys who are not in this one. So, might need a little help. Yeah, big thanks to the volunteers from that last one. It's whose? It's also Julian's birthday, too. Wait, who? Today's your birthday, too? Wow. We had 3 birthdays in our community today. So Julian Taylor, Jovi Levin, and Tony Wilson were all born on this day, May 6th.
Julian Taylor.
Yes, it's a popular day to get born, May 6th. Happy birthday to all you guys. Okay. I could use a few more turn marshals, ideally. I may need a little help in the middle, a little help on the left. Little hope. All right, line up for this one. Let's see. I gotta figure out how to do this. Yeah, right? So Jordan is running a 4-wheel buggy, okay?
Jordan Rivera.
All right, so 4-wheel buggy. Let's get you guys up first. That's going to be Bryant 1, Julian 2, Jordan 3, Pat 4. Then we're going to get BG on the 5, Barry on the 6, Tim on the 7, and George on the 8. All right, grid is set. Drivers, best of luck. We're going racing. Less than 5. And they are off. All right, we got Brian leading trouble for Jordan. Brian leading Julian and Jordan there. We are 25 seconds in. Now top 2 of buggy breaking away from the rest of the 4-wheel counterparts. Back straight, go inside. Back straight, go inside. Back straight, back straight. That is clear. So we got Bryant now all by himself out front. Battle is on between our stadium trucks. That is Barry versus Brian. We're 50 seconds in with 5:10 to go. BG looking for a way around. Oh. 105 down, 455 remaining. Careful at the wall ride. Got one down at the wall ride. One down at the wall ride. That is clear. Our race leader having a bobble there. Before that, he went a 14-1. All right, $125 down, 435 to go. Battle between our 2 stadium trucks down the back straight is the battle to watch right now. That's Barry leading Brian, but not by much. 1/10 of a second. Oh, BG having a look. Not quite enough room. Careful on the left, guys. Careful in the cinnamon roll. Minute 50 down, 4:10 to go. All right, we got a formation shift here. Thank you, guys. So we got Barry and Brian continuing the battle. Meanwhile, in 4-wheel buggy, you got Bryant about 8 seconds up on Julian. Julian just ahead of Jordan. Now it's the other way around. It's the other battle to watch right there. That's going to be the white, pink, and gray versus the all-white with the lime wheels. 225 down, 335 to go. Oh, we got one down on the left, and that is going to be Barry Soppet. 245 down, 315 to go. So Bryant, 8 seconds ahead of Jordan. Jordan 7.5 ahead of Julian now. And over on the truck side of things, got Brian 1.4 ahead of Barry. Barry 10 ahead of Tim, and Tim a lap up on George. 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. $3:15 in, 2:45 remaining. I don't know if BG is taking it easy or if Barry's just charging. But right now, that gap is diminishing. 0.8 now the deficit. 3:30 down, 2:30 to go. This is our final race of the night. If you guys didn't get enough racing action in tonight, we will be doing it again on Friday. Careful in the cinnamon roll. 2:15 remains. Brian just half a second ahead of Barry. That was our closest battle. 4 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Minute 50 to go. Careful on the, clear, clear. Minute 45 remains. Minute 30 to go. 90 seconds left. We got one down the chicane. $120 remaining. Right now, BG is 3.5 ahead of Barry. Barry, a lap up on Tim. Tim, a lap up on George. Meanwhile, Bryant, 20 seconds ahead of Jordan. Jordan, 6 seconds ahead of Julian. And trouble in the middle. Barry going upside down. Just over a minute to go, drivers.
1 minute left.
Careful at the wall ride, wall ride. That is clear. 50 seconds remain. So trucks, we got Brian, Barry, Tim, and George. Brian just doing his fastest lap of 14.5. Meanwhile, Bryant, fast lap of the race, 13.9, driving that modified car. $25 seconds remain. Back straight, right in the middle. Back straight, right in the middle. Back straight, right. Go outside. 15 seconds to go. Five seconds left.
Goomba done. George Laxon done. Rice Cakes Supreme done.
All right, a little bit of craziness towards the end of that one.
Jordan Rivera done.
As the dust settles.
All drivers are finished. Tim Elbert done.
All right, so that will be a race. We got 3 podiums to do, guys. Our expert 17.5 podium, Bryant, Barry, Brian. Our stadium truck podium will be Brian, Barry, and Tim. And 4-wheel drive podium will be Bryant, Jordan, and Julian. All right, that will conclude Wednesday night racing. Thank you all for coming out. We're going to do it again on Friday. Until then, goodbye and good night.